as well as on the LBR Podcast Network feed.
Niantic has revealed their next title after Pokemon Go, and it looks like Harry Potter will be getting the AR treatment.
Woo.
Oddly, this was a rumor that was debunked about a year ago, but now it looks to be actually happening. Details remain scarce, but Niantic is developing the game alongside Warner Brothers Interactive and their new studio, Portkey Studios.
You can be a wizard, Harry!
Isn't this the commercial where it shows the guy sitting on the bench and someone like casts a spell on him and he has to like wiggle his phone around to block it?
I'm
Maybe?
proud of little baby Niantic growing up and making great games because they've already done such a great job with Pokemon Go, delivering in every promise that they've made that it's time to branch out.
It's time to move on.
Yeah,
clearly.
It's time to make more games.
Spread that magic to other fandoms.
Spread that anus.
To be fair, like if you pay attention to the updates that come to Ingress, I do think that they're capable of updating more than one mobile game. Honestly, like let's be honest here.
Putting aside the fun of just making fun of Niantic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the work that they have to do to make, to make a newer game and to keep an old one updated, not the same thing. Not the same. Not even
Fair.
nearly the same
Fair.
thing. Now, and it doesn't prevent them, like putting out another title or working on another title doesn't prevent them from continuing to do quality of life updates to something like Pokemon Go or even
Ingress.
to Ingress.
Ingress
Right.
is proof of that. Pokemon Go didn't destroy the development of Ingress.
Right, and they did put out
Right,
an announcement, when they said that, yes, we are making this Harry Potter game, that they don't plan on dropping Pokemon Go. In fact, there's supposed to be an update sometime this week.
Right,
Great.
but the thing is that we're looking for more than just quality of life upgrades for Pokemon Go. Like, we still don't have trading or battling. So, I mean,
That's fair.
Nobody ever wants that. Nobody's ever asked for that, so I don't
Here's
see
the
why
thing.
they would add that into the game.
Here's the thing. I don't know. I do think that trading and battling, I think they're there and they're probably ready. They're developed, but they're waiting for the right time so that it doesn't totally disrupt the community. I think that that the community has to get smaller before they implement something like that.
what, to bring people back?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think to her point though, she is kind of right that the features that we still want for this game are major features. Now, if they are developed and ready to go, that's great.
I don't know that we'll ever see battling.
See,
Honestly, I don't think.
Really?
I don't think. No, I don't think we're ever going to see.
That was one of the original trailers, or like there's been posts on Niantic's like Facebook like a year ago that was like, "Are you ready for this?" And it's like, "Trainer wants to battle," and like we saw none of that.
Hang on, that was never official promotional material. That was fan expectation.
Yeah, but it was on something.
Yeah, but it was cool.
It's something
No,
I
it was
really
definitely
want.
on an official Niantic something or other.
I guarantee. Try to find it now.
My thought-
Please try to find it now
I will
because
She
try.
has to
I will
type
try.
to do that.
You guys are gonna yell at me if I type.
well, we have each individual keyboard key individually mic'd,
With these little tiny mics.
so that,
was not
we can
cheap to
hear
do.
every keystroke.
What's weird for me though is I always thought trading would be the one that was more dangerous in Pokemon Go. That's the one that I think has a
I think you're
tendency
right.
to destroy your balance.
No, no, no.
I've been saving all my legendaries to like give to my sister as soon as they give trading.
Hold up. Okay, so
Give them all.
I want to clarify a few things. I think that they're holding back trading because of how disruptive it is. Because
Right.
I think that you made a really compelling point in that area. I think that we're never going to see battling because of the technical limitations.
Yeah, how to actually make a battle work and feel satisfying.
Right.
Because you're right. You think about when you do a gym battle. There's lots of times where it does not feel like a satisfying encounter.
No, you're just tapping the screen.
Yeah, and how do you make a battle against another person feel at all satisfying?
Exactly. Now, and again, I still maintain that they could have done it if they used the original Pokemon battling system.
yeah.
Isn't there some kind of licensing issue behind that?
Well,
I heard that there was something like when they got the rights to use this, they couldn't make it feel like an original Pokemon game. Even though the Pokemon Company has their name on it, they're not participating in most of.
I
Or like
Development
Game
of
Freak
this.
wouldn't surrender that?
here's the thing. Yeah,
I heard something like that.
Well, but think about it from Game Freak's perspective. If you make a Pokemon game and it's essentially, it is a Pokemon game, but you're just catching them in real life, and then it's like full down to the battling, right down to the mechanics. What incentive does anyone ever have to buy another Pokemon game ever?
Yeah, none. If it works on the phone and you can do it where you're catching Pokemon in real life rather than in this 2D plane, hell yeah.
I think that's why the battling system had to be distinguished from the traditional Pokemon battle. And so I'm not sure if that was something that they found out mid-development or if that was something that was placed on them originally. But I would think, like, it makes sense as a turn-based system how to do that over a network architecture. It doesn't make sense when you're sitting there tapping against one another. Like, again, I've outlined the number of variables that go along with something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's, your signal strength to Wi-Fi, signal strength to your cell tower, differences in coverage patterns and carrying between different cell phone providers, latency in the network. You might be trying to. How many times have you done a raid with some dumb motherfucker on a phone that's 4 years too old to be running Pokemon Go? That's like, just a second, guys, wait to engage. I'm still loading in.
Even worse. Oh, I didn't get in. All right, everybody back out for this guy. Everybody back out.
Like, it's that type of environment that you can't, since you can't regulate it in a hardware perspective, that if you're doing real-time battling, there's no way to make it work. I don't think we're ever going to see battling in Pokemon Go. Now,
that's pretty fair.
Now, okay, let's talk about Harry Potter as a wrap.
All right,
because that's the actual story.
More like the reach around.
I am so not into this. Like, I mean, granted, I am not a Harry Potter.
It's not your
fan,
IP,
right? But I wasn't a Pokemon fan either.
Ooh.
Oh God! In a year's time.
Oh my God! No, we can't handle Nate just going all Harry Potter
All right,
Pokemon
Nate,
on us.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Nate,
Yeah,
my
you wish.
promise.
No, you're a fucking
Slytherin.
Of course I am.
Slytherin.
Slytherin. My promise to you, Nate,
Slytherin?
is if you become a Harry Potter fan, I will kill you myself.
Okay, that's fair.
Harry Potter's fun though.
Shut up, Nika.
What? Harry Potter's the best.
Boo. Don't
Yeah.
start with me.
I'm trying to figure out how it would work in
heard that you're gay.
I'm just trying to figure out how it would work in an AR setting though. Like, yeah, you can each join the different houses, but like, what would you just battle each other?
It's
Like, I
4
don't
teams instead
understand.
of 3 now.
Right, but you
If
just would
the- if
battle
the-
each other. Like, what would you do?
If it's the commercial that I'm thinking of, it looks like they have like a wand dongle, and by like waving in certain directions or how you do it, like the configuration casts
I'm
different spells.
Pretty
wand-
sure that's just
a wand
no.
dongle.
That's just an app. That's just an app that they have on the phone.
A wand dongle.
Like, I know people that have that app
wand
where it's
dongle?
literally
Oh,
just
come
a
on.
wand app.
Nika, don't lie. We all know that there's going to be a Harry Potter Go Plus that is a wand that Bluetooth connects to the fucking app.
Probably, but I'm just trying to figure
And
out
they'll
what
sell
you
little
would do.
holsters with it.
Right. So, I mean, to her point, yeah, we just talked about how battling is, like, from a latency perspective, is going to be extremely difficult. What do
Like,
you
that's
do in
all
the
you
world
would
of
do.
Harry
Like, in
Potter? You would
in a Harry Potter
be wizard
Go
duels.
game. What else is there to do? Especially if you're all from different houses. Like,
Capture-
you have to
It's-
earn
no,
house points
it's not.
by doing what? Like, I can't figure out what you
It's
would
the same.
actually do.
Well, okay, you've got to think of the major components that overlap between something like Pokemon Go and Ingress, right? So there's going to be.
I don't know much about Ingress either.
Well, but the points again, any place that is like a gym or a stop in Ingress is also like a portal that you can hack. So those same data points are going to have to overlap for Harry
Right.
Potter as well. So we know that there's going to have to be things that you do at locations, and some sort of item system that's attached to it that they can microtrans out. Of course, that's how they make their money. And then it's probably going to be fight for control for your house of a given point. That, I think, is the overlap. Because in Ingress, you have two sides that are going against each other. In Pokemon Go, you've got 3 teams that are going against each other, and now you've got, what is it, the 4 houses?
There's 4 houses.
Yeah. So I adding another team that should add some kind of I don't know.
But now I
something.
wonder what if they would do it, because now with Pottermore and all the things that J.K. Rowling's been adding, there's actually different schools and houses in different parts of the world. So they could easily make it that, like, if you're in Europe, you get the houses from the books. If you're in America, you get the American houses.
Oh, the American houses suck.
I mean, could they do stuff like that? Maybe. I don't know.
People are going to be pissed over here if we get that.
The game that I was thinking of is a completely different game. It's actually called Magus, the mobile multiplayer spellcasting game.
Yeah, and people were trying to make an esport out of that, and it failed miserably.
No, that was actually something completely different. That was VR.
Oh.
Yeah. So many stupid wizard games out there.
Damn. Yeah, really. This is crazy. Overwatch.